Okay, I think we're good. Welcome everybody to Misfit Monday. I'm Jonny, I'm the DM. I'm gonna be saying exactly what I said before. For a list of the cast names and socials, please check out the chat or the episode description. We stream Ravenloft Misfits each Monday at 7:30 Pacific. It's 7:30 p.m. Pacific time. My God, what a rough start. Make sure to follow us, subscribe to the channel, participate in chat. If you're watching the recording, please like, comment, share with your friends, join our Discord. We love having you all here, so help us grow and bring in even more people for the love of D&D and TTRPGs in general. If you're listening to the podcast, please consider rating the channel and leaving a review. It helps with the algorithm and stuff like that. Zack, you want to give us your rousing speech about Roll20 one more time?
Yeah, you know, if you look,
Practice.
if the only people you can convince to play TTRPGs with you live across the planet, then you need the special website to be able to play with them, because it'd be really difficult over the phone. So you use Roll20. They have maps, they have games, they have all sorts of tools, character sheets, everything you need to play the internet D&D. Make it so easy for you. Check out the link in the description or the chat. And
we also
check it out.
Want to thank Sirenscape for allowing us to use their awesome music app. It's filled with awesome sounds, ambiance, stuff like that you can find. We've been using it ever since the beginning of this campaign, and it's been amazing. It's made just wonderful moments even better. Go ahead and check them out with in the chat or episode description. You can find a direct link. And we also want to continue saying that, hey, we are raising money for the Trevor Project. So if you would like to donate, you can type !pride in the chat, or you can check the episode description. And yeah, looks like, can Zack say something?
Wow.
Say what? Like what?
Testing, 1, 2.
All right, we couldn't hear Zack for that. Fantastic.
Talking now?
I'm watching the Zoom right now. I couldn't hear the Zoom.
Here, one sec.
Fuck.
Technical difficulties.
Thank you, Devan, for that riveting pause.
I think I figured it out, but now I can't hear you. But they can.
Now a word from our sponsor.
Is it one or the other?
I'll be right back.
What the fuck?
Okay, somebody say something.
Like what?
Me.
Okay, it looks like we're good. Okay. Zack said to use Roll20.
Roll20 is great. Use it.
We're using
play
Roll20
games.
and we're great, so you should use it too, and you'll be great as well.
I mean, yeah, obviously.
Okay.
Yeah.
My God, what a rough start, am I right? Okay.
Mondays,
if you're in the edit, you're probably not even going to notice anything because I'm probably just going to edit everything out anyways. All right, we're here. We're here.
Welcome.
Episode
Yeah.
33.
Cool.
Also,
33.
Lord.
Darth Cater's actually told me last week that we missed our 1-year anniversary, which was last episode. Fucking
shit.
insane.
Oh
I know, yeah, we've been doing this
Wild.
campaign for a year. We started
Fuck
last
me.
August, and
Crazy.
here we are. So,
Ugh.
Crazy.
what an incredible ride it has been. Thank you, everybody that's joined us ever since the beginning, and people that have joined us since then. You are all loved equally in our domain of Barovia. But
Where everything is sunshine and rainbows.
yeah,
Yeah.
everything.
Nothing goes wrong.
Nothing. So
Everything's fine.
now that I think we're okay, my God,
Ow.
hopefully
to assume.
I am
Okay.
keeping my
Wait.
fingers crossed.
I have super exciting news.
All right, what is it?
Okay, so I'm really excited because I got some of my friends into eating dried grapes.
mean raisins?
Yeah, it's about raisin awareness.
Oh my God, you're so dumb.
Dude,
All right,
I don't know
everybody,
how I
that's the
didn't
stream.
expect that.
Fucking hell.
We'll see you all
I need to
next
go
week.
home.
Yeah?
I need to go home.
All right. Well, there's that. Just to tie it all
coming.
together.
Right, great
Yep.
stream.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That's a good one. I never heard that before.
So-
I'm going to
I
bed.
haven't heard that one either.
Something.
I was off guard.
Let's do some D&D. How's a
Real
recap
dice,
sound? So,
Recap time.
last episode, episode 32, The Master and His Pupil. The conversation between Johans and his master was short-lived as Johans took to the offense immediately. A big battle ensued, leaving the Misfits down one party member as Archibald killed Johans and took his body via teleport. Esmeralda and Katya were inconsolable after finishing the final enemies, while Leilyn tried to locate Archibald, yet unfortunately unable to, seeing that some reason he was either not in range or the magic wasn't working. Arxes carved off the face of the woman's body, which you had seen to be Vasilka, the original, the mate the mate is what it was said, of Grimm, which you had entered Barovia with. Soon after grabbing this face, you gave it to Sorsha after Esmeralda stormed off, stating that Arxes' opinions about whether Johans was dead or alive was unneeded. Esmeralda also stated that the Misfits must find their own place to stay for the night. But the party regrouped just outside of...
fucking cold move.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but she also
Friends.
just
Except they
lost
lived there.
Johans, even though she said that, like, hey, so she's kind of going through a lot here. But the party then regrouped
Uncool.
just outside of Archibald's manor. The bells of the abbey tolling in front of you, and let's change the scenery, shall we? The clouds above moving rapidly, and a cool winter breeze chills each of you as you stand at the top of this large hill, very high up in the mountains above Krezk, the snow falling just next to you. Where is everyone going? Would you like to go to the Abbot? Back to Krezk? What would you like to do?
So I'm holding this space. And I don't want to be
Can I
holding this
Put it
space.
down.
Do we take it back to the guy, or do we just I don't know. I just don't. The fact that Arxes made me hold this is very upsetting.
I can take it back if
feel
you
like
don't
we should
want to.
take it back to the guy.
Well,
What
yeah,
was
I
his
told
name
you I
again?
didn't want it in the first place. Please take it.
I was kind of out of
Yeah.
it, that whole interaction with him.
I only grabbed it
What do you think?
because I thought that you all might want to use it to take up on his offer for resurrection. It might bring back your friend. But
Am I the only one
Supposedly.
that sees Extell's video being really laggy?
It's a little choppy.
Is that
Okay,
what's happening?
try turning your video off and then turning it back on.
Give it a good smack
Did you try
on the
turning
head,
it on and off again?
and then it'll fizz a bit, and then it'll be back.
Okay, say something.
Hello, I'm saying something.
Oh wow, that's
Whoa,
a major
that's
delay.
a big lag. What the heck? I don't know what's going on.
Is something crazy happening?
It's okay. We could just pretend
Is
Excel's
That's fine. Yeah,
like
just go ahead and
mimicking
say your
Is it
thing.
what they're saying.
My audio's fine though.
Oh, your video
a
is
video, it's a
faster than
video.
your audio. So it
All
might
the
be your
internet's
audio.
bad
I don't
today.
know.
That's so weird.
This is going really well. Mm-hmm.
Okay, guys,
Yeah,
just close your eyes.
Yeah, we'll just close our eyes
Everything's
and just RP. It's fine.
This is an audio
worry.
podcast now.
Yeah. I could care less about what we do with this face. I just thought you guys might want to use it to bring your friend back. So
That's true.
That is
I-
a nice thought.
And it's been more than a minute, so I can't bring him back even with this diamond.
How do we?
He gave me a diamond before we left.
What do you think, Katya?
As much as I'd like to have him back, I am hesitant to trust somebody with
His body.
resurrection. Are we
Understandable.
sure that he's dead? Do we have his body?
I saw dagger go through. If he isn't dead, then he's as close as can be.
Where is the body?
I'm gonna do another ping on the Crimson Bond. I want to see if they're 10 miles, okay? In any direction. 10 miles.
No ping.
Crap. But nowhere close, that's for sure.
Even if we wanted to, there is nothing we can do.
Did you have an idea where y'all were heading before everything with Archibald?
I'm sorry. Give me one more time.
Okay. She's just asking if you had idea where you were going before the whole Archibald situation.
No, that was really the only thing on our mind at the time. I don't really have a plan from here.
Okay, so we're in agreement that we just bury the face, yeah?
Yes,
I
rather
think
actually
we can
want to destroy
safely
it.
discard it. Yes.
Okay. I know you could bury the face, but like in case something happens to one of us along the way, it's good to have a resurrection in her back pocket.
I was not in the room for this discussion. Are we positive this person will do what he says he will do?
That
He
is
seems
a valid question.
he
I
seems
mean,
like a
that's
type
not like
who would.
he's gonna use the face for anything. It's just for his creepy wife.
I just mean I'm not super trusting of a man who hangs out here and lives here with the
Faceless
master
bride. Yeah.
or a faceless bride.
That question.
Mm-hmm.
The face that we have, that is the face of the woman that was in love with
Grim, yeah.
Okay, I don't want to give him the face because I feel like that would be rude because she loved Grim and not this weird guy that like wants to use her face on like some sort of zombie.
Understandable.
I feel like that would be rude to her.
We could bury the face in our backyard.
Do you do that often?
Not in recent memory, no. But we have a lot of space.
I just don't want to dig something up trying to bury this.
Just more faces.
Or some bones or something.
I don't have that many skeletons in my closet.
There
They're in
might
the
be
closet.
dead woodland creature bones in our backyard, but that's like it. So there's plenty enough space for a face. I mean, it's better, at least it has like a resting place that someone knows where it is rather than just in the forest somewhere.
I'm in favor of burning it. Honestly, I don't want to give this guy anything, but it is y'all's decision. I'll go along with it, whatever.
I don't have a spell to be able to talk to detached faces. So I can't ask her what she wants.
Do we know the resting place of the rest of this woman? Or is the rest of this woman the other one with the no face?
Well, I mean, your father cut her face off.
Let's say, didn't the face come off a
There
body?
was a body in that grand laboratory. There was a body
on the
that
table,
right on the table. The giant ripped the table off to grab Johan's, and the body went flying to the side of the room. In which case, that's when they were like all ragdolled on the side, and Arxes just
yummy
cut the face off. Yeah.
Okay, so how about this? I will go grab the rest of the body because you just go through really quick because you know it's not dangerous. Clear that out. But go grab the body maybe, and then we find a nice place to rest her entire thing, her face, her
body,
yeah.
yeah.
Together. Mm-hmm. I don't know where Grim is? I'd never met Grim. I don't know who that is. But
Grim is buried back in
He's also dead.
Valakai.
ah,
Is that the right town?
Yes, that's correct.
Yeah, okay.
where?
He's buried back in Valakai.
If he's also dead, and they were lovers, you said, it would be nice.
According to them, I
buried them
never met her
together.
before, and Grim never mentioned
okay.
her.
She just liked him.
Well, I don't know the story. He never brought it up.
Okay. Here's my idea. We grab her body, put her face under her body, and then we cremate her, and we keep the ashes at Arxes and Leilyn's home if you're okay with that. And then
I'll
we
just
come
put it
back
next to my mom. It's completely
Yeah,
fine.
and then we can grab it on the way back if we ever visit Malachi again, and then we can put them together if we can find their grave again. How that works? Put them together.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh,
Sounds like a plan.
break. Okay.
I need to go do something really quick.
Okay.
I'll meet you guys back at the house. You're allowed to use my room.
Oh,
Sorry for the mess. Ignore the scratch marks on the walls. Huh? Okay.
Where are you going?
And I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna go see Ilya. Okay. I'll be back tonight.
Be safe. Okay.
Okay.
Excuse me.
I canonically
Sorry.
make that noise. I'm gonna run over to the brisk jog over to Ilya's place
Okay.
because things weren't looking that great when we
Yeah.
left.
Yeah, definitely. Okay,
Yeah,
so you make your way over.
Kind of committed murder.
So you're making your way past the abbey, and I imagine.
Yeah.
Okay, so is everybody just making their way back to the town? It seems like you're not stopping at the abbey. You're gonna go straight back.
We're
to
just
town.
gonna-
get the body.
You're gonna get the body, and then I
Right.
guess go back home.
going to get the
their
body.
house.
Okay.
Made it halfway, and
So
then we
then-
went back to get the body, and now we're going home.
All right. So you go and get the body.
You take care of that.
Grabbing the body of Vasilka, you come back out and make your way back towards Kresk, passing the abbey entirely. Correct?
Yes, we're not going to the app.
The way you're
Okay.
saying that makes me suspicious.
All right. You pass by the abbey. The bell's still tolling in front of you, but nobody stops you.
Okay.
You finally come down the switchback road back to Kresk proper. Leilyn, you make your way over to the Baron's home, and Sorsha and Katya and Arxes. Where are you going?
Arxes' house.
Yeah, we're going home to my place.
Okay.
Party. Except everyone's sad.
Yeah. It's a very sad part.
Why? Because I've got it.
It is a very sad.
It's a sad
Yeah.
day.
So, Leilyn, you make your way over to the burgomaster's home and knock on the door, to which the Baron answers, Oh, Leilyn, where is everybody else? Is everything okay?
Everything's fine. We lost someone while we were out,
See.
but me and Dad are okay. I wanted to check on Ilya. He seemed really distraught last I was here, and I just...
Sure. He's been going through a lot recently, and he's currently grounded, but
I won't
Sure.
take him anywhere. We'll stay
sure,
inside the house.
sure. Is your dad home?
Yeah, he's home right now.
Perfect. Okay, you speak to Ilya. I'm going to speak to your father.
Okay. Just so you know, the mood's not the best right now. So if you can offer condolences when you get there.
Did somebody die?
Yeah. You know that little halfling that we were with?
Is that the one that looked like a child?
Yeah, the child man that did the magic stuff. Yeah. We're not necessarily sure that he's dead, but he was stabbed pretty violently.
Spare me the details.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna see you
I'm sorry
later.
to hear that. I don't know how close you are, but my condolences reach to you as well.
Thank you.
But yes, Ilya's probably playing with the children. Just come on in. And inside you see the Baroness as well, whose name escapes me.
Ilya's mom.
Anna Kriskova.
Anna Kriskova.
You see her kind of playing with the children, and you see Ilya just kind of sitting there and just sullenly partaking in this little, fun, but, kind of dampered emotions. But you approach and you see that immediately when he sees you, you see a smile, like, oh, you're here. And so he stands up and looks over to his mom, just kind of like, can I? And she's like, go ahead, continues with the kids. Ilya comes to you, says, how did it go? What happened? I heard that you went up. Is everything okay? Did you? And he starts like looking over you, making sure that everything is fine.
There's like some blood and like goo and shit.
Yeah.
And she's like,
And then he sees that there's blood that is covering his necklace that he gave you, and what?
It's for a good reason.
It's okay.
It's for a good reason.
It is okay. So what happened?
This is hard to explain. There was this scientist and a lady with dad cut off her face, and then someone died. And I was fighting these things that look like yeah, like the little guy that we were with before I left.
I have no idea. I didn't see anybody.
Yeah, you were at home, right? I'll explain later, but
sure.
She tugs him like.
Are you okay
into the hallway? I'm okay.
Okay.
Are you okay?
I'm
when I left,
as good as I can be.
With everything that happened. What happened with that?
I don't know. My dad says that, obviously I wasn't in the right mind, but I don't know if there's anything that we can do.
Yeah. Yeah.
Come in my room. Let's
just take one peek at his mom.
Yeah.
And be like,
just
okay.
like she's focused on the kids.
Okay.
I don't know. They're going to look for answers, but the answer is already there. We said that we have dealt with the werewolf, then I don't think anything is going to happen, but I don't know.
Oh.
It's been really pulling on me, like
the transformation? Or
no, not the transformation, the act of,
Yeah. Yeah, I get that. Today was the first day I kind of actually murdered no, the other day was the first day I murdered somebody. It's kind of easier when they don't look like people.
What is happening to us?
It's like
you killed somebody?
It wasn't on purpose. She has like a slight accent that comes out every once in a while.
Yeah.
It wasn't on purpose. Okay. Listen. So many things happened, and my mom's back, and someone died, and you killed people, and I killed people, and
I guess.
I just saw Dad cut a woman's face off, and I'm
I just like that part. Why? Just the face or like the whole head?
I was like focusing on whatever was happening to me at the time because I was being
God,
attacked,
this
and
is
then I
just-
look across the room and this cadaver was flying, and that's so I just shake, and then her face is gone, and we have her face, and our friend's holding
you
on
have
to
it too?
it. She's like,
Okay.
semantics. Okay.
Okay. You know what? This is just so crazy that I don't even know what to say. It's making me feel
okay.
better because at least I'm not the only one that, didn't, but like I'm glad to see that you're okay. And
I'm glad that you're okay and not arrested or anything.
I think that there is, something to say that my dad is barren, but
Yeah, okay, whatever, Ilya.
I wish I could bring him back,
Yeah.
He didn't deserve to die. And
He
I don't
did kind of kick my toy once when we were kids, but like he wasn't
but
necessarily a bad person per se. He was
he
just
didn't
an
deserve
asshole.
to die.
Yeah. Listen, you weren't in control of your body while it was happening.
And
Okay.
something must have happened with the
With
restraints.
the thing.
The wolfsbane
Yeah.
worked. It just, even then, if the restraints
wasn't
don't
enough.
work,
Yeah.
which
Did you-
is what
did you-
happened.
Do you update the seller or like?
Oh,
did you...
yes. My father and
Okay.
mother made sure to fix everything so that it wouldn't happen again.
That's good. That's good.
I feel like they probably took it a little on themselves as well. But
I mean, it's out of anyone's control at that point.
at this point, unless we bring him to the abbot, which I don't think Mom or Dad will say okay to, there's not much we can do with him. So,
Okay. Well,
just all have to live with this, I guess. We will have to live with what we've done.
it's a lot easier when they don't look like humans, When I was fighting.
What did you kill?
Oh God, how do I? Just trying to think how to break this stuff because she killed werewolves, so she's like,
Killed werewolves, yeah.
Fuck. You have to promise not to hate me. Okay?
He just
They were attacking me and they were hellbent on murdering Dad, so I had to do something.
Well, it doesn't sound like murder. It sounds like it was just self-protection, self-defense.
Well, they weren't really gonna fight us, and then
Okay, so it's
we
kind of starting to
antagonized
sound like
them
murder.
a bit. Fuck. Okay. And she starts to relay everything that
Sure.
happened in the wolf's den.
And his eye just like, but he finally comes to an understanding. That sounds messy.
I'd do it again.
And I do it again. It was your necklace came in handy though.
Wow.
This blood's not mine.
Whose blood is it?
Okay, so we were fighting. Like I explained earlier, this mad scientist.
Oh,
person.
his blood?
Yeah, I needed to be able to track him somehow, and I
can
didn't
do
really
that?
have
That's
any
amazing.
vials. I've been practicing. Okay, it's been coming slowly.
I've
But,
seen.
And
Okay.
I needed something to hold on to the blood, and this was
Well-
closest thing I could think of.
Yep. That
At the
makes sense.
time.
That makes sense.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm gonna go
Well,
check on
I
Dad.
was-
I'm
I was
glad
going-
you're okay.
I was going to say,
Yeah.
my dad was saying that he was going to take you out, hunting to,
Okay.
Just letting you, I don't know if it's going to be today or tomorrow or whenever. Probably not today because of everything that's been happening, but just letting you know that.
Like in.
Yeah, that kind of thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So.
Okay.
But yeah, go to your dad. Thank you for talking to me. I as shitty as all of this is, I'm glad that I can finally talk to you about
being a dog. Yeah, understandable. Yeah, same.
So, okay, get out of here.
He gives him like a quick, awkward side hug.
Yeah. Yeah, the side hug of the. Yeah, I love it. Just
they're teenagers.
Yeah, okay, and then you make your way out of the Baron's room.
Yeah.
Or
same
Baron's
idea.
house.
His mom,
of
siblings,
course.
and run.
All the kids are messing around, and then Ilya comes back out. But you leave the Baron's house, making your way back to your own home. Meanwhile, as this was all happening, Katya, Sorsha, and Arxes, you all regroup at Arxes' home. You see the blacksmithy cooled and unused for the day, and the face in hand. What would you three like to do?
Well, we got the body too, right?
Oh, the body as well. Yes, of course. There are some.
Okay, cool.
There are some weird looks coming your way, but
so I was gonna say I would have put the body, or I would have put the face on the body and probably like wrapped it in my cloak, and then like lugged it that way.
Yeah. There are still some looks that you get because of the fact that you're carrying a body, but all of those looks seem to subside as you see the Baron making his way towards where you are, because Leilyn had left before you guys, and so actually, yeah, I guess you would probably be meeting up at around the same time that Leilyn is done, and you went back in, grabbed the body, and brought him back down. So then I would say that Leilyn, you're now regrouping with the group as you see them coming down the turnback road, and you see the Baron just there, like, oh, how did the talk go? Was everything okay? Muted.
He doesn't know that I know that Ilya killed somebody, right?
Currently, no. He just seemed to say like he's grounded and like kind of.
And I was like, he seemed a little disgruntled about being grounded and a little shaken, but like, he's fine for the most part. I just told him what happened back at
I see.
Wherever we were. I'm sure Dad will tell you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hello, everyone. Leilyn told me that these are somber times. I'm sorry to hear of your passing friend. Was Esmeralda one of the ones that perished as well?
It returned home.
Oh. She must have snuck by when I wasn't looking. Well, again,
he was in a bit of a rush.
My deepest condolences for what you have done and what you have suffered.
I would suggest not bringing up Johans to Esmeralda.
Understood.
She is very sensitive, obviously, for good reason. That is,
of course,
her gemstone. So, just be wary of that.
Understood. Thank you for letting me know. Were you all close?
Yes.
I was, yes.
I just met him like 2 days ago.
Well, regardless, somebody lost in this pursuit is a friend of ours, and I am deeply troubled, and I'm sorry that you had to deal with that. But it is good to see that at least most of you made it out. Is there anything that happened? What exactly was going on out there? I know that he was saying that it was a dangerous person, but wasn't much outside of that.
Whoever that person was, they're gone now. You don't need to worry about it. I doubt they're going to come back.
Well, I guess we will count our blessings. You have done a great service for Kresk today.
Is there something you needed, Baron?
It will not be forgotten. Yes. Sorry. I was hoping that I can speak to you, Arxes, about something personal to you. About Leilyn. And he just looks over to Leilyn and says it's okay.
We will go to your house, Arxes.
Yeah, it's just Katya, you know where it is, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I can show them away as well. Just
So the three of you leave, bringing the body to Arxes' house, and the Baron stays. I only say this because you seem to be relatively unaffected by this, but I didn't want to come off insensitive. Anyways.
Spit it out.
Leilyn, of course, you know that she is now one of us.
Yeah.
I wanted to ask you about if you would be willing to allow me to bring her on a hunt, for her to understand her powers, her shape-shifting abilities.
Baron, I don't trust my daughter with anyone. Not even you. Sorry. But that's something you're going to have to ask her. I can't.
I see.
Control her. Not that I'm trying to, but she is her own person. She's an adult now. So
Yeah.
this is her decision. As much as I hate to say it.
They grow up fast.
Yeah.
Well, I respect the answer. I will speak to her privately, and hopefully the hunt will happen within the next day or two. Give you some time to rest and recover from whatever the hell happened up there.
Just keep her safe. Yeah.
Of course, that will be my top priority. I will not let anything come to her, and based on what happened in the werewolf's den, it seems that the Svalak Woods may be at least a little safer now, but I will keep a vigilant eye.
Please do. Thank you for coming to talk. Appreciate it.
Of course.
If you don't mind,
Puts out his hand for a
gotta head
handshake.
home. Oh, sure. Yeah, why not? He reaches out and shakes it.
Gotta head home. Turns around again to
Yeah.
shake your hand.
So he leaves, you make your way back to the house, and everybody regroups in Arxes' house. What are you all going to do with the body of Vasilka and the face placed back on it?
I'm gonna start brewing tea for our guests.
Okay.
You guys can decide what to do.
Arxes will go to the back and will drag out the trunk that he had his armor and weapons in. It is now empty. We'll say we can put the body in this and then bury it in the yard.
I think that if we're able to cremate, that would be awesome. That way we can transport that. Fuck it. Let's just go ahead and.
I like this burning idea.
Do you want to set things on fire? Go ahead. That's totally fine with me. I was just thinking we could take the ashes and take it to Grim, but I don't know where Grim is, and I don't know who Grim is.
I know where Grim is. I don't know if we'll be able to make that errand. But regardless, there have been a lot of walking bodies lately, and I think it's just safer for everyone if this one is burnt.
That is a very good point. She can set it on fire.
All right, not my case though. I'll put my case back, and
Not my box.
I will go out and gather. Well, I'm assuming I have logs and stuff around the house. So I'll go out and grab kind of not crazy long, but like longer pieces that a body could fit on, and just put them in the backyard and
I'll browse around and look for firewood
the Jedi burning
good
like
size
Qui-Gon.
fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Pyre.
Pyre. That's
what, once I have that set up, I will just does anyone else want to do this?
Well, once the pyre's built and stuff, I'm gonna use druid craft and make some little flowers.
Oh, that's perfect.
Leaves around her.
Yeah. It's a very in Barovia. There are the rare moments of beauty that you get. And of course, with every piece of beauty in Barovia, there's
burning a body.
Always that one thing. So you see this pyre, very
and then
well
a
crafted.
Fucking scorpion lady flies out of the ground and stabs her.
You see this beautiful pyre set in place, the flowers interweaving behind all of the logs, creating a beautiful green and colorful sight, and then of course a body. It's beautiful yet depressing at the same time. But you all light it?
I'll grab the torch, and Katya says, I never met you or even heard about you, but if Grimm truly did love you, then I mourn your loss, and I hope you're at peace. Alright, toss it on and light the pyre.
The pyre is set aflame, and slowly the flames begin to spread until the entire body is encompassed by flame. It stays there for a while, as it takes for the body to completely get consumed and turn to ash. So, at the conclusion of the higher funeral for Vasilka, the original Vasilka, what would you all like to do?
What time of day is it?
At this rate, you guys had left in the morning. You guys had gone up. It's probably early afternoon, like 1-ish.
I'm gonna
love an early afternoon pyre.
Gotta love it.
Beautiful, traditional.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna take my cloak and say, I'm gonna go wash this in a river or something.
You remember that there's a pond, but also remember that that's where Irina was lost. And your brother.
That's not a great place to be. I'm gonna go a different way.
There's also a bunch of snow everywhere.
I'm gonna take a walk. And before I do that, I'm gonna head into town, into the market.
Okay.
Whenever you're ready for me. Go ahead.
Okay. Yeah, let's go for it.
Okay, is there a butcher around?
There's no like specific butcher, but there are people that have like farm animals that do that for. It's not like this place is not so much like a city where there's merchants. It's more of like everybody working together to be a community.
Yeah.
There are farms, in which case you can find somebody to butcher one of their.
Got it. No, I don't need that.
Okay.
Okay. I'll find somebody who's like, I don't know, available for that. Sir? I don't know. I'm gonna buy. How do I phrase this? I'm gonna go up to somebody who's like selling farm animals.
Sure.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
And I'll just say like, how much for the one? Piglet.
You walk up to one of the farms and you see this rugged-looking woman. She's very built, kind of short. You can see that there's dirt covering her face because she's currently shoveling up all of the refuse of said piglets. And as you come up, she just kind of looks.
I just need something for breakfast tomorrow.
10 gold.
Well,
I think.
Yeah.
Let's see.
For like a little one?
I don't know. It's a good question. Let's see.
You know what? She could be grifting me for all I care. I don't even question it. I just give her the 10 gold and I pick up a small pig and walk away.
Okay. She just allows you to take that pig and you are good to go.
I just fucking drop a pile. All right. And I've got it in my dirty ass body cloak, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna fucking take a walk and go find a creek somewhere.
Okay. A donkey or mule is 8 gold.
There's no way a fucking...
So then 5 gold, we'll say.
Sure.
Yeah.
I like to imagine that she's hustling because she can tell I'm city folk, and she's like 10 gold, and I pay it.
Sure. You're like, yeah, fuck it. Why not?
Yeah, fuck it. I don't know what pigs cost.
And it's all about supply and demand. So in this case, it could be very well 10 gold pieces.
I'm not going to go ask for a second pig.
So you bring this pig back to Arxes' home, and...
Nope.
Nope.
I go off into the forest. I'm going to go wash my cloak. I'm going to go find a creek somewhere.
So you're leaving Kresk?
Yeah, I'm just going into like the outer areas.
Sure. Okay.
Just find like a little creek or pond. Not that pond, but I want to find like a different...
Yeah, on the outskirts of Kresk. Like outside of the city walls, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and do a survival check.
Oh, yeah. Shit.
$22. Nice. Sure enough, you bring this little piglet out, you bring your cloak, and you're able to find a small little river type. Actually, let's see. Looking at the map, I think there's one like right outside of Kresk. You just have to go down a little bit down the road, which isn't too far. Yeah. You make your way down to the river, the Raven River, and the running water.
And the whole time, her face is just a blank mask. She's just thinking, just doom spiraling, thinking her heavy thoughts. And so she goes down a little river, and like rinses out her cloak of the dead body filth and the nastiness, and like hangs that up on on a tree. I don't know how I got the pig to stay still, but that's not important. I'm gonna like wash the pig because I'm assuming it was rolling around in the little filth.
It was very dirty. Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna rinse the pig off and like give it a little bath. Okay. And I'm just gonna sit down for a second. Just be like, I don't know how it came to this. Nothing works out the way you want it to. I am so sorry about this. I'm gonna pick up the pig and the fangs are coming out, and I just take a big bite and just start draining it of blood.
Oh, I fucking love this. Yes.
And she just like completely goes like not even thinking anymore, like fucking just feral. Pure hunger, and just drinks.
Hell yeah.
The blood.
Holding on to this, the pig begins to writhe in your arms, trying to get away from this predator that's holding it. It knows that it is losing blood and it is trying to get out of this. But you hold and drink. You feel this beast inside of you, this thing that's always been there since the time that you've been bitten, beginning to sate. You hear the whispers that were always in the back of your head finally going silent as you finish the last drop out of this pig. Then you disconnect your fangs, the blood dripping down from your face, and look down to what you've done.
And she just drops it in the river and lets it float away.
As it just...
And then she just curls up into a ball and starts sobbing.
Okay.
I don't like this at all.
The rain falling on the back of your head, making your hair stringy, coming down in front of your face. The drips of water coming into the river just in front of you as you just slowly watch the body float away. And you stare for a few minutes until it finally crests past a turn in the river out of view. And you just stay there.
So sad for Katya, man.
As this is happening, what is everybody else doing?
Burning a body.
After the burning of the body, of course. This was all after the body.
Oh, okay. Cup of tea.
Cup of tea. Nice.
I have no plans for anything in music.
If there are no plans, we have a little bit of downtime that we're going to go into. You guys have about a week of whatever you would like to do.
Sorsha's gonna practice with the blood spear, Kavan.
Okay.
That's about it.
All right. So really quick, before we get to that, Katya, I imagine that you returned back to Kresk?
Yeah.
Okay.
I would have been out there for a few hours, and then I'll kind of put myself back together, wash off some blood, and I'd head back.
All right. Okay. And I'm imagining that everybody's going to be staying with Arxes, setting up beds and all that stuff in Arxes' home, as long as Arxes and Leilyn are okay with that. I just imagine
that's cool.
Okay.
Decided I'm not.
But we're
okay
not
with it.
welcome anywhere else.
Yep, pretty much. So.
Get out. I'm just kidding.
Sorry.
It's like we're roughing it, Sorsha.
Yeah, I turn into a mouse and just fuck shit up in Arxes' house.
Okay.
Eat all this cheese.
Why?
Why? So.
Why?
You all bed down for the night then. Katya. With recent events and now the sating of your hunger, you find yourself in surprisingly a better mood than before, but still the weight of your lost friend heavily on your shoulders. But you're able to find sleep. And as you dream, you find yourself waking once again in your old rotting bed back in Kravaki. The room is disheveled and you see blood reaching across the entire floor. Different sight than before. On the other side of the room, you see the bodies of Blair, Grim, Ismark, Irina, Izek, and now laying just on top of them, Johans. Each of them lying one by one, each of them bleeding out in front of you. What would you like to do?
I think she just sits there and stares, just kind of like, almost like as like punishment to herself. Just like, look at what you did.
you see the door slowly opening. A white light from behind as you see your mother once again entering into this room. She stands there, looking down at you, sitting on the bed, then back towards the bodies. I told you. I told you before this was going to happen. Again and again and again this will happen. Why do you keep yourself from the power that can prevent this? Who do you do it for? Your friends? She references over to the bodies. Look at them. They are dead because you were too proud to accept help. And what of the ones that you are with now? Will they suffer before you accept help? Give in to the beast inside. There is magic within you. Use it. All you have to do is ask.
I would be dead in the ground before I ask you for help.
Well then.
And I will die soon. And maybe all my friends will die too. But I will kill you. You will suffer the way you have made me suffer.
Well then. This will be on your shoulders when your friends die too. I would look forward to you trying to kill me.
Me too.
Maybe sooner than you think. She turns around, looks back over towards the bodies. Why don't you remind her what she has done to you? And you begin to hear these discordant voices coming from the bodies. Why didn't you save me? Why did you let me die? You left me. And now I'm gone. And they continue saying their bits of punishment towards you as your mother turns, looks back to you, and then exits the room, closing the door behind her. And you're stuck with this sound as you sit on the bed staring at them.
The same as when she's awake.
And then you wake into the next day, not finding very much rest, though the hunger seems to have still been sated for now. So, now, with that aside, is there anybody that wants to do something today?
Kill Katya's mom.
Yeah, not the only one.
Seriously. I want to fuck a bitch up.
Hate that lady.
All right. Anything that you would like to do with today? I know, Sorsha, you said that you were going to be training with the blood sphere of Kavan.
Yeah.
Cool.
I think I also want to meditate at some point.
Okay. Sounds good.
I'll train with her if she wants.
Sounds
Yeah,
good.
Some pointers
absolutely.
on fighting and spears.
Little montage between Katya and Sorsha.
Yeah. I'll
All
practice
right.
with the halberd
Sure.
with her.
All right. Is there anything you would like to do during this training montage, or just put that behind the screen? Cool. Alrighty.
Unspecific.
Okay. Yeah. Up to you. Leilyn, anything?
Can I use the time to kind of like stock up on my do I have actually I've taken over as kind of like town healer, right? After my mom
Right, yeah.
kind of cured. Could I, with that, grant me a healer's? I have a herbalism kit, right?
I would say during this week you could craft together a healer's kit if that's what you're trying to do. Yeah.
Yeah. Could I do that?
Yeah, absolutely. I would say that, yeah,
Because I have
during
a
this time you...
herbalism kit,
Mhm.
but I would like a healer's kit.
Sure,
as well.
and you know that you're going to be going hunting too, so you could look for stuff when
Yeah.
you're out of the town as well. So yeah, you can
Mhm.
definitely do that.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. Okay. Arxes, is there anything you would like to do?
My video is still lagging here, so I apologize. But trying to work on it, but it's coming. Arxes will start working on the orders people have asked him to make. I believe Katya wanted a sword, I think, or yeah, and he has to start working on his orders that he got behind on while he was, missing out
Sure.
these last couple of days, and yeah, I just get to work on those.
Okay. Sure. Go ahead and do smith tool check. If you're going to be doing them, you get 4 per day. So go ahead and do 4
Alrighty.
smith tools check using your strength.
Using
And we'll see how that goes.
beans. Hold on.
Okay. And then you add your proficiency bonus. So that is and then your proficiency is, I think,
so that's
3.
plus 3 to all of those.
Cool.
Yeah.
So then
So
that
it's
is
a
3 successes
16,
on what you are currently making.
17, 10. Cool
Sweet.
beans.
All right. So that is 3 successes. All right. And
Yes,
the
indeedy.
next night comes. Sorsha, you take some time to meditate, reflecting on the past events that had happened and trying to do what exactly with this meditation?
I guess confer with the Fanes
Okay.
on, I guess, the next step or what I should be doing. At this point, I think Sorsha is just following along with everyone, so she's not 100% sure on where this road is leading to. Right.
Okay. Go ahead and do a nature or religion check. 13.
Mm-hmm. Just out of curiosity.
Oh, you would have had the same amount anyways because it's a plus
Exactly.
4. So you begin meditating. You hear the sounds of the wind in the trees and snow falling and boots crunching into the snow and trying to find some sort of connection to the Fanes. You feel connected to nature, the earth below you, but it seems like you're not able to get any sort of connection with the Fanes at the moment.
Okay.
You might have to do this throughout the week in order to get a clearer picture of maybe a vision or something of that nature.
Okay.
But you end your meditation for the day, finish your training, and Leilyn, you finish your scavenging for healing material. Arxes, you finish your blacksmithing for the day, catching up with the orders that you had and continuing to make whatever, I think it was armor or a sword or whatever for Katya. And that ends the day. Yeah. That ends the day. So, you awaken for the third day. Anything that you want to do? Same old, same old?
Same old, same old.
Good to me.
This time, I want to
Arxes.
fight with Katya.
Cool, okay.
Same
Doing
thing.
some sparring.
One. Yeah.
Arxes, go ahead and do the Smith Tools check for the day. And then Sorsha, as you're fighting with Katya, you begin to learn a lot more in terms of using this weapon to your advantage. You then begin to learn how to use your druidic powers to, imbue you with more power in terms of attacking using your shillelagh and things of that nature.
Shillelagh.
Through your meditation, I would like you to do another nature or religion check, up to you.
Hey.
18.
Nice.
Okay. So that is another 2 successes for you. So a total of 5
Okay.
For Arxes. Okay. Sorry, for Arxes.
Oh.
Sorsha. You find the same spot that you were in before, hoping to then anchor yourself in this one moment, this one place, and hopefully the Fanes of Barovia will find you. As your consciousness fades into this meditative state, you begin to hear sounds of running water leading to a waterfall. You open your eyes to find colors flashing across your vision, green and a bright light. You look up and you see you're laying on the ground near a small pond, and dim rays of sunshine are bleeding through a dense canopy of leaves above you. Finally get up and stand to find that you're on dense bark. Begin looking around and you see that this is a giant branch of a tree. It reaches a few hundred feet away to the center of the tree, and the pond just next to you seems to be filled by droplets of water coming from the leaves above and other branches that lead into this pond and then down a small waterfall on the side of it. On the other end of this pond, you can see 3 statues. Their details are too far to see. And looking around, you see the blurred visage of people. You could see their outlines, but whatever is they're wearing, what they look like, it just looks blurred, difficult to see. You walk aimlessly around, and then you finally see this cat come from beneath your legs. Clear, not blurred. It walks past you after rubbing itself on your leg, looking up at you, and then continuing towards the center of the tree. What would you like to do?
Follow.
You follow the cat that every so often looks back to make sure that you're following. And as you walk down this branch, you find dozens of huts that have been built into this tree branch. Some even hanging from below in tight-knit twines that hold it aloft 200 feet below, or 200 feet above the drop, the ground floor below. You see the same blurred figures walking around, but you continue forward following this cat until you arrive at the central trunk of this tree, where you see a hollowed out area within it. But the threshold of this door is pitch black. You see the cat lazily walking within, but darkness.
Yeah, I'll still follow.
Okay. As you enter in, this musty, moldy smell hits your nose, almost overwhelming, making you stand back, but you continue on in darkness until you hear the hiss of the cat as it runs past you, back towards the door you came. You look back to see it running, and then you turn back towards the darkness of the room, and just in front of you, you see this giant misshapen head with its unsettling smile, teeth rotted, its black pupilless eyes staring directly at you, just mere inches away from you. You take a chance for just that moment, you step back, almost screaming, but then it's gone. You look around to try and find where it may have gone, but it's not there. You just find yourself in darkness. Alone. You look back and see the door is gone. It is just pure darkness.
Have I seen that face before?
I would say no.
Maybe, I was going to say
And
in
this
other
face,
dreams or something.
this face was big. It was like, almost like the giant's head. How big that was. A little bit smaller, but it was big. Like, their eye was probably around maybe like half your face big. The smile seems to be able to just completely consume you if it would.
So
but-
complete darkness, huh?
Yeah, you look around finding nothing until a few moments pass. You feel this soft breeze on your skin. Begin to see the brightening of a white light. It seems to be peering through a cloud layer. As your feet move, you can feel now an earthen ground below. The light gets brighter and brighter until you see the clouds move, revealing the shape of the full moon above. Now you can see that you're not within this tree, you're back on Yester Hill. You see the Golthias tree beginning to illuminate from the starlight and the moon. And as you watch the barren branches swaying in the wind, you hear the woman's voice that you had heard before. The forgotten tribe awaits your arrival.
Where can I find them?
Deep in the southern forest. Your mother knows. Ask her.
Whose mother? My mother? Whose mother?
Your mother.
My. Okay. My mother.
And then you feel your body being pulled away from this vision. Literally, you see your body being ripped from Yester Hill, thrown back into your body in Krezg until you come out of your meditative state. This vision just had you look around and find that, okay, you're still in Krezg. Still here. That face, though. That might give you nightmares.
As soon as I wake up, actually, I should probably look at the details because I haven't looked at it in a while. I have that messenger. That messenger.
Oh, animal messenger.
Well, yeah, that one thing that my boyfriend gave me.
Oh, the raven. Yeah.
The raven. So how far can that go?
Good question.
Figurine. Will it take more than 12 hours for it to travel to, gosh, what's it called? Where my mom and boyfriend are?
To fly, you would be pushing it, I would say. Even if it's a direct line.
Yeah.
No, I think you'd be fine. Yeah, 12 hours. Yeah, you'd be okay.
But it can't be used again for 2 days in which
right.
You know what? Yeah, we're gonna be here a week. That's totally fine.
Okay.
I think I can send a message.
Mm-hmm. I'm pretty sure. That's what it said.
Okay. I think you're right.
It's basically like a find familiar spell.
Okay.
So let's see.
It understands your language, obeys your commands. She communicates.
What you could do as well is you can make it and then cast Animal Messenger through it if you would like to do something like that.
Don't have that set, so I guess I could do that the next day.
Exactly, yeah. I mean, it's towards the end of the day anyway, so you could do that for the next day then.
Yeah, I mean, that sounds great. I'm going to go ahead and do that the next day.
Okay. But for the night, you all find yourselves to your beds. hoping to get a good night's sleep. Arxes.
Yep.
You slip into your slumber, listening to the sounds of the whispering voice. It's always there. Just out of reach, where you can't understand what it's saying. Your everyday tasks, making the armor, weapons that you need to, usually put it out of your head. But now, in the quiet of the night, it's impossible to ignore. In your sleep, you subconsciously give in to these whispers, the rolling of the vowels and the cutting of the consonants, the whispers becoming more and more lucid until the voice changes to Jarvis. More and more this picture comes into view as you begin to hear thunder and rain surrounding you. You look down to Jarvis in your hands. He whispers into your ear as you open your eyes to see his bloody body in your hands. He reaches slowly. Arxes, leave me.
No.
You need to run.
No.
You take a moment to look around. You see lightning flashing, illuminating the battlefield just outside of the cobblestone castle, Ravenloft. Stop. He'll be back. He's just toying with us now. If you run, you might be able to get away.
I can't leave you. No. I'll never leave you. I can't.
I'm done. Just look. And he points over and you see towards the front of the castle, the only exit is the lifted portcullis and the drawbridge that is currently down, ready to be crossed. You look down to find yourself wounded and bleeding. You are weak, but you might be able to get out of here. What do you want to
do? I pick him up. I'm taking you with me.
I would like you to do a strength check.
Okay.
In your weakened state.
Strength check coming up.
Mm-hmm. You lift him. You're able to lift him, even with a 10. But you are severely at a disadvantage when it comes to walking. You take each step limping, almost, your knees almost giving out with each step. Your plate armor holding you down, and then that added weight. It is tough to move, but you do. One step at a time, making your way towards the drawbridge. The escape, 50 feet ahead of you.
Oh, see, we can make it, right? We can. It's fine. You'll be okay. I'll get you somewhere. We'll go back to that place. What is it?
I'm already done.
The dude with the winery? Yeah,
I'm already done. There. Just drop me.
No, I can't.
You see this crack of lightning just in front of you as you see the visage of Strahd.
No.
Standing there.
You stay back. No.
I must say, I am surprised that you are still standing. I can see the strength that you hold, and I am impressed.
I swear to God.
Not many would be still alive after everything that we have done. You see the cuts that you had caused him are now completely gone. He seems to be in the epitome of health.
Jarvis, you gotta hang on, okay? Okay for me, yeah? You...
Just drop me, run.
You beast.
Maybe I will allow you to live. But you must earn it.
What are you talking?
He begins slowly walking towards you.
No, stay back. Stay back. Stay back.
Just staring directly at you.
Shit, Jarvis.
And then he just rushes towards you, and that's where we're gonna go to break. As shit's about to go down in Arxes' dream. So excited for this.
About to go down.
So,
Oh my
with
god.
tonight, we're going to be giving away a free copy of Monstrosity.
Wow.
It is a fun game of sketch, and you you guys are paranormal investigators, and it's your job to sketch out the newest anomaly based on your witnesses' descriptions. But be careful, they didn't get a good look, and it's up to you to fill in the blanks. So each round plays in less than 3 minutes. You have a constant source of giggles and friendly competition, filled with awesome monsters designed by today's top artists, and it is all readily available on Roll20. We'll be giving away tonight, and the code for tonight is going to be anniversary, because we missed it last time, so might as well do it this time. Anyways, exclamation point anniversary in the chat to join the giveaway. We will see you all in 15 minutes. Don't go, because this is going to be intense when we get back.
My heart's pounding.
See you in 15 minutes, everybody.
I can't wait to see my dad and his boyfriend get pummeled.
Welcome back. We are going to announce the winner for our giveaway, which is going to be Darth Caters.
Yeah,
congrats on winning.
Chance of winning.
Yeah, she did. We will be giving you the code either today or tomorrow, and that way you can start playing Monstrosity with all of your friends. It looks like a lot of fun. I think you'll have a lot of fun with it. So, with that aside, Arxes, as Strahd rushes towards you, you're holding on to Jarvis's body on your shoulder, your greatsword in your other hand, barely even standing. You see him approaching you at lightning speed. I need you to roll initiative.
Alrighty, here we are doing things.
Let's do it.
Yeah, that works. Yeah.
Okay.
Killing
Strahd
now,
gets a
that'll fix the whole campaign.
Hot 23.
Oh,
Hot.
woof.
So, as he rushes towards you, he stops just in front of you, almost like a pump fake, just standing mere inches away from you. And you see the red in his eyes flare. I would like you to do a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom. 25.
25. You see him just trying to dig into your head, trying to take control of you. But you shrug it off, knowing what you need to do. It is now your turn.
I'm going to set Jarvis down behind me and swing with my greatsword.
Okay. You set Jarvis down just lightly and bring the greatsword right back up to attack Strahd. 26 to hit. Damn. Okay. And you carve into this plate armor that he's wearing. And you hit for 26, dealing that 11 slashing damage.
You're not taking him from me, too.
He gets standing back. He stands back a little bit, wiping the blood Oh, I'm not taking him from you. You are. And he tries to, once again, dig into your head. I need you to do another wisdom saving throw.
Trying my hardest here.
22.
Yo.
Wow. All right. That
Get out of
is
my head.
that.
Stop it.
Why do you resist? I have respect for that. You are stronger than I thought. And that is his turn. You were up again. Oh, you also had a second attack because you get your extra attack. Sorry. Go ahead and do your extra attack before then.
Okay. I am thinking about
26 again for another 11 slashing damage. Nice. Okay.
Spooky.
But now it is back to your turn. What would you like to do?
All right, I'm gonna do it twice anyway, so I'll do it twice now. Gosh.
Okay, so that was a natural one on the first one. You see him grab onto the greatsword, and he just throws it down. You bring it right back up in a swift motion, dealing another 9 slashing damage. But you see the wounds that you had just previously inflicted onto him are quickly repairing themselves.
Why don't you just leave us alone? You've already taken everything.
What is the fun in that? Let's see. Hey. And then again, the wounds that you inflict are right back. And he looks like nothing even happened. And once again, he looks to you. This time, do not resist. And his hands actually go onto your head. I need you to do another wisdom saving throw.
Oh.
An 18 unfortunately does not pass.
No. No.
You just double check and make sure, but I'm pretty sure no. Here, let's see.
Arxes is trying with all of his might to resist whatever is happening, but it's obviously failing.
It is indeed a spell save of 19. So unfortunately, you do not pass. And as he holds onto your head, his claws digging into your face, he releases, looking at you, and then slowly puts his hands behind his back. Now.
I gotta
said you
reroll
would
in
have
chat.
to earn it. You do have a
Yay.
reroll. Go ahead.
Let's do it.
A 20.
Hey.
Thematically, I like this. It takes hold. And he looks down to Jarvis and he says, I said you would have to earn this. Finish him. And you shrug it off, breaking the connection that he has over you. And you are free will. What would you like to do?
Attack again. I bring my great sword above me and I smash it down right on his shoulder.
You see him put this shield in front of him. This magical shield, as this great sword slams into it twice, but unfortunately, neither of them hit.
You leave us alone. Please.
You do not understand the predicament that you are in. I do not leave you alone when I want to play. And with his final spell slot that he's going to use right now, one final time, he's going to dig into your mind. I need you to do another wisdom saving throw.
If I can find my mouse real quick. Okay, there it is. So 14.
A 14. And then finally, this spell takes hold. Now, end his life, and you may walk away with yours. And this overwhelming oppression hits your mind. Your thoughts are not your own. You are just an extension of Strahd's as you raise your great axe into the air. Looking down at Jarvis, you see him trying to just slowly crawl away from you. Strahd walks over and places his foot on his back. Cut his head.
Arxes starts to walk over kind of mindlessly. Yes, sir.
Wait. He flips his body over. I want you to watch. Do it.
Behind his eyes, there's a screaming. But from his eyes, there's no emotion as he swings his greatsword down right into the neck of Jarvis.
And Jarvis is no more. Your sword cutting into his neck. You just are splattered with his blood. Holding your greatsword into the ground, leaving a giant mark into the cobblestone. You hear the whispers creeping into your mind. Look at what this monster did. Look what he made you do. Your moment of weakness. And he took everything from you. We can save Aurora. Change the events of the past. You only need ask. In this moment, the time stops. The rain freezing next to you, and you just see this appalling action that you did. What do you do?
Jarvis. Oh God. Oh no.
You see Strahd taking his foot off of the chest. Good. I am a man of my word, if nothing else. You may leave.
Arxes, well, look at Strahd with a burning hatred in his eyes that starts to fade away as he grabs the body of his lover and he picks him up and he carries him out, the head on top, and he just kind of mindlessly walks, and in his head he says, there's something I can do that can change this. Give me all that you got.
Yes. My champions have overthrown kingdoms, brought empires to their knees, turned tyrannies to dust, all with a swing of the blade. I am the Kingmaker, and you will be made king. You feel this power surge within you, your wounds closing in tightly and quickly. Power coursing through your veins, you feel your muscles pulsing, and you begin to see this fire erupting from your greatsword. And you now have access to a very high-level character in your profile. So go ahead and open up Arxes, the Avenger. You stand there now with this power coursing through your veins, Jarvis on your shoulder, his head in your hand. And I need you to roll initiative once more. But this time, with the Avenger.
I can indeed.
$19. Okay. I will also roll initiative again for Strahd since we were out of combat just to see what he gets. 21. All right. He looks to you as this power courses through you, and you see him tilting his head. Interested. Well, it looks like there is more fight in you. So be it. And he grabs this longsword at his side, and he begins rushing towards you again with preternatural speed. He's going to take... two black steel longsword attacks towards you. That is a 20 to hit.
That will hit.
Okay, you take 16 slashing damage and 6 necrotic. And then another to hit is a 25, dealing 17 slashing and 12 necrotic.
Alrighty. You said how many?
So a total of, let me put this together. 41 damage as he cuts directly
41.
through you. You can see skill behind him. He is a very skilled bladesmith. He is finding the weak spots in your armor and doing deadly damage to it. But it is your turn. What would you like to do?
I am going to do something Arxes has never done before. I'm
Okay.
gonna look at him and I say, "You're the bane of my existence." And I curse you. And I'm casting Hex.
Okay.
First
All
up.
right. You cast Hex. All right. And that is a bonus action, I believe, correct?
Yes, it is indeed. And
Okay,
then,
go ahead and ping it.
Oh, yep.
I think you took out too much.
Did I? I thought you said
Fix it.
41.
Yeah, you're
so-
good. I'll fix it.
All right.
Yeah, no, 41, but you're good. Okay, it's at,
Okay.
You're good. Okay, so Hex, I do a... Oh, I don't do anything. It just automatically works, right?
I just start to do an extra 1d6.
Cool. It just happens. You're good.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm going to, because this is different from ours. This is regular. So I'm going to use.
It is.
I'm going to attack, twice.
Okay, 21 definitely hits. 16 does not, but that 21 does,
Yeah, I'm
dealing that
doing-
8 slashing damage.
An extra 1d6, so 4 on top of that. So what's that?
Okay.
11,
Awesome.
12. Yeah, 12.
You see that, unfortunately, the necrotic damage doesn't seem to be doing as much as you would hope, but it is still damage. Is there anything else you would like to do?
Nope, that is it for this time. And
Okay.
I just look at him
He
and I'll
gets
say,
taken aback, and I think...
Mhm.
Go ahead.
oh, I'll just say, this time you die.
Okay. He gets taken aback, and he looks at you. Look at the carved wound that you had just done, and it begins to swell up, or close up. And he just walks just near you, and he is going to. Let's see. He's going to, with his offhand, try to unarmed strike you and grapple you,
Okay.
which is going to be a 25 to hit.
That hits.
So instead of dealing damage, he grabs onto you, and then he's going to bite into you,
Okay.
which is a 16, which doesn't hit, I believe.
Does not.
So as he tries to bite into you, bring up your greatsword, blocking the attack. It is your turn.
And I'm currently grappled, right?
Correct, yeah.
I can still attack while grappled, right?
Yeah, you can attack.
Yeah, that's what I'm
You're
gonna
good.
do. I'm gonna bring up my greatsword and say, "Perfect," and smash him with it.
Right on. All right.
Let's see, that's a 15.
15
on the first
unfortunately does not hit.
one. Oh gosh.
14 does not hit either.
All right.
Oh, actually, that's right. I forgot to put this. You can use your charisma for your attacks.
Oh, okay. So that would be.
Yeah, because that's
Does
a
he
thing
have
that you can do.
charisma?
He has a lot of charisma.
I got a good amount of charisma here.
Here, let's go in there and let's switch that to charisma now.
Yeah.
Okay, so that is plus 11 instead of plus 9. So 15 goes to 17, which still unfortunately does not hit.
Yep.
You can see him wearing his armor. It's not getting through. So, at that, he is going to, again, try to bite you.
Do it.
Is a 19 hit?
Yeah, that hits. It's just barely one over my AC.
Okay. He deals 10 piercing damage.
Already.
And then an extra 16 necrotic.
Ooh,
As he
beans.
pulls from your neck, you see the wounds that you had carved into him before are gone, and he just begins laughing. You should have left when you had the chance. You're up.
Sorry, 1 second here. The new sheet.
You're good. Yeah.
There are new things.
Yeah.
here.
You got a lot of cool shit.
There's something going on. It's a fun time. I'm going to. Oh gosh, there's a lot of cool stuff here.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, what is this? Sorry, I'm over here doing stuff.
Yeah, you're good.
Okay, I got a plan, but for now I'm just gonna smash again with the great sword.
Okay. 24 definitely hits.
And on that one, I'm gonna drop a level 3 smite.
Level 3 smite. I like it. You also get an additional D8 because of the fact that Strahd is undead.
Yep. Level 3, I believe I get 4 D8 plus another one, so 5 D8.
And plus another one, yeah, so
Another
5.
26
Damn.
damage on top
So
of that.
36 damage altogether. Oh, I forgot to be adding the flames that are on your thing. You also do an additional 2d6 fire damage as well.
Oh,
Sorry.
neat.
So go ahead and roll that twice. Or, well, no, he would have recovered
Excuse
from...
me?
So go ahead and roll another 2d6.
2d6, and do I still? I'm still gonna do the 1d6 for necrotic. Why is that not doing that? Okay.
Oh, right. Damn, another 12 fire damage, and then that necrotic as well coming into that. Okay, so you have dealt
That's just one
36, 48, and then that, so 49 damage. You see, as you carve into him, he gets taken aback, surprised at this sudden source of power coming from you, and for the faint moment, you see fear in his eyes. From the radiant explosion that comes from your sword, he backs away, and you see that the wounds are not closing. They are staying open.
I point my sword at him. Because I point my sword at him, and I go, "You piece of undead trash," and I swing it again with my extra
Okay,
attack.
you come rushing for him with a 30 to hit.
No,
Oh my
damn.
God.
With another
All right.
3rd level smite.
And I believe, if I remember this correctly, hold on. I believe you crit on a 19.
Oh yes, I do, because of Hexblade's curse.
What?
Fuck.
Oh,
Holy
yeah.
shit.
So,
Dude.
You,
Wow.
What is this drink Archibald? What
So
the
you
fuck?
crit on this one, getting another 3rd level spell. Go for it. Let's see it. Because that is going to be another 5d6 on top of that. So press up on on the keyboard, and then it'll just auto-populate, and then you could roll it again.
Oh wait. Up on the.
So in the text chat, press up on the text the keyboard, and it should just populate 5d8 again.
Press
You
the
can just do it
gear
again.
icon. That's where you'll find the settings.
Oh, that's cool.
Okay.
Just one more. That is a lot of damage.
So 18 plus the 17 plus that 16 is another
Jesus
51
Christ.
damage, and then another 2d6, please.
Yep.
Would the 16 be doubled too because of the crit?
Oh, 16
So is
would be
this-
doubled as well. So yeah, you're doing it. Okay, so this is going to be your regular attack roll.
Oh
Go ahead and
my
do 2d6.
God.
And
Okay.
then-
This is
And
the
then
end of the
another one.
campaign, right?
So this is where he kills Strahd, right?
Okay,
Kill
the
him now, so we don't
necrotic.
gotta
Go
deal
ahead
with
and
him
roll
later.
Another 2d6 again.
Wait, so your sword's on fire? Is that
Okay.
what's going on?
And then one more d6 for the necrotic
Okay,
doubled.
cool.
I can't even
Sorry,
follow.
folks,
My
is it-
dyslexia is fucking this all
lot
That
up.
was
I don't even have
another
dyslexia and I'm fucking lost.
72 damage. You
Oh,
carve
Jesus.
into
Pretty
Strahd.
good hit.
Both times, you can see bone and the undead organs within him. You have carved into his armor, and it seems like he is hurting very badly. He stands back.
Oh, God. Devan is so wet right now.
What sorcery is this? And then he... Fuck, what is he gonna do?
This is your demise.
Take it easy. Just die.
Does he actually fucking manage to kill Strahd? Are you kidding me? This is actually the end of the campaign, dude.
Okay.
Die in the dream, die in
Man.
real life.
What are we
guess
gonna
Strahd's
do?
dead.
What are we doing?
What is going on, man?
He is going to cast Thunderstep. I need you to do a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
You
19.
just pass. Nice. You take,
My God.
that would be 25 halved to 12. 12 damage of thunder crashes into you as he appears 90 feet away from you. Just breathing at this point. So, with that, I'm going to move you over here because...
Can Sorsha have some of those rolls?
Yeah, right.
I know, dude. So I did a D6
Taking them
as
all.
well.
So, with him 90 feet away from you, just standing there, what would you like to do?
All right, let's see. I'm going to make sure this is correct. Okay, yeah. I'm going to run up because I believe I have 30 feet of movement.
Mm-hmm.
I'll run up to there if I can remember where that is, and then I'm going to.
Remember, you can move him, and you can press the right click so that you can see the arrow, and it'll automatically move you.
Oh.
Bless you.
Sorry.
I think.
Thank you. Sorry.
Oh, that's cool.
You guys saw that.
Um,
Thank you, roll 20.
I'm going to. Is it right click?
So yeah, you
Oh,
move it around
okay.
a little bit, and then you right click, and then you have an arrow, and it'll automatically move it when you drop it.
Got it. And then I'm gonna Misty Step as a bonus action.
Okay.
At
Let's
You
see
ain't
it.
going away. You ain't
Second
getting away from
level.
me.
So you go 30. So you're about 60 feet away from him at this point, then,
which is perfect because
or 30 feet. 30 feet away. 30 feet away.
Which
Sorry.
is within range of my death ray.
Right.
you're not wrong at all.
Good
You
thing
are
I'm
right
right there.
60 feet of movement.
Hey, relax. It's okay, buddy.
Arxes' eyes light up
Let's go.
with divine fury again once more, and
Okay.
2 beams shoot from his. Actually, I believe I get more than 2 at this
I
level.
think you might.
Holy shit.
I think you might get 3 because you're.
What happened to your character, dude?
Ooh, this is like Arxes
yeah,
Alpha,
yeah,
man.
ex-Johnny.
What is going on?
This is
You
awesome.
can chat Arxes.
Let's see.
Yeah,
So
you get 3 beams.
yeah, I get 3 attacks here.
So
with
3
my
attacks.
Eldritch
Go
Blast.
for it.
cool.
That owns.
Let's see. I gotta find it on the.
Shoot 3 of them. 29 hits. 13 does not, but another 29
Jesus
does.
Christ.
Are those-
And
oh, that's for melee.
so 2 of them hit. And with your grasp of Hadar, he comes 20 feet closer as you
That's a fucking
God.
good one, though.
pulling him.
Dude.
You pull him just out of reach,
It's gonna
but
kill
you deal
Strahd 1v1.
all of that damage. So that
Literally, dude.
5 force damage. He gets
I didn't
pushed
hear
back.
this much when my mom was getting taken, huh?
We'll talk about that later. That's a different conversation.
That's the grasp of Hadar. Gotta be one of the best abilities.
I know.
Whatever this is, we are done. And he rushes towards you, and he is going to bring his longsword out and try to attack you again.
Uh-oh.
Alrighty.
Hit it.
I don't care.
Ow.
Hit me.
Ow. Yeah.
It's a 27 to hit.
It hits.
And for his other attack, he's gonna grab onto you as well, grappling
Alright.
you just next to him. Oh, but that's a 17 to hit, so it does not.
Oh.
All right.
The long sword
So you
does.
take from that first hit 36 damage, 25
Shot the
slashing,
bitch boy.
11
Lord.
necrotic.
Ooh, I think that puts me down. Because that's 2 more hit points than I had left. Yeah.
Really?
All right. Okay.
Sure.
Yeah.
So as he
That
grabs
knocks
onto
me
you,
unconscious.
he grabs onto you and he says, "You are so close. I need you to do a death save."
Rub it in, jackass.
Ooh, don't worry, this is in the past.
It's fine.
fine.
Everything's cool.
Okay.
Everything's tough.
He
Everything's
lets go of
chest.
your body, letting you fall to the ground. And you feel this whisper inside of you. Get up. Get up. Get up. Go ahead and do a death save with advantage.
That's what he's doing in his mind.
Punts the fucking voice in his head.
Yeah. I thought I did that with
Oh,
a
okay.
Thank Lord.
Did that one more time.
Okay, so it's a pass.
Yep.
He begins walking away from you, leaving the trash behind. You get another round of death save.
Is Arxes the
Is
trash?
it also with advantage?
I was about to ask.
This is also with advantage.
Oh,
Oh.
Okay,
okay.
you pass your
Yeah.
3 death saves,
Cool beans.
feeling this spirit within you pushing you, keeping you from dying. And with that final save, when usually you would fall unconscious, you find yourself standing up, getting off of the ground by some sort of being. Strahd's back is against you. He is no longer looking at you, though you do see his wounds slowly closing. He is open for an attack, and it is your turn.
How far away is he from me?
Currently, he's about 30 feet away. He's just
Cool
walking
beans.
away, leaving you.
Wouldn't it be so funny if we just killed Strahd and just didn't remember this whole time? We've just
I cast haste on myself.
Oh, let's go.
Oh my God.
All right.
And then I just rush at him.
With lightning speed, you bring your greatsword into Strahd. Go for the attack. 21
That's what
hits.
it is.
Oh.
And then that's gonna be another 3rd level smite.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see it.
Yeah, fuck him
And
up.
what is
By
Smite
D8.
you, mighty smiter.
Get him.
Oh, sorry, I gotta let go of this. Oh, here it is. Okay.
23.
That's a big smite.
Oh
36.
my god.
36.
And that's just one of your attacks. You get another attack.
Yep. And we're going again.
That one
18
didn't
to hit.
Unfortunately, an 18 does not.
Ooh.
No,
But
took an
you
action.
pierce.
Oh, go ahead.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Well, you took the action to cast haste,
Yeah.
and then you get your attacks.
Yeah. Okay.
So-
Just
Someone
making
use
sure.
a reroll so we
Yeah.
can kill Strahd right here, right now.
So, you pierce into his back, and he stands back and releases himself off of your sword, turns around and tries to grab onto you again so that he can bite into you.
He's been a vampire this whole time.
A 20 to hit, not dealing any damage, but grappling onto
Shield.
you. And then biting into you only with a 17. You feel this pulse of radiant energy shoot off from you as his face gets pushed back, and he just looks with you with wide eyes. It is your turn.
And I imagine this is super slow in his mind, so he just starts going off with attacks and talking at the same time.
Yep.
So he's just talking to him, and he's going, "You stain of an existence, you piece of trash! How dare you take the ones I love from me?"
In your second attack, go for it.
I'm
Oh, and you're doing
smiting on
another
that. I'm
nice.
smiting on the first one.
Oh my god.
I'm just
Okay.
gonna pop
With
off.
that,
Okay.
Arxes, how would you like to do this?
Let's go.
As this
God.
this vision that you're feeling, this power that has just filled your body with the last waking moment that you have of consciousness, you slash into Strahd, completely demolishing him. Cut in half. You see him standing back. How would you like to kill him?
Arxes cuts him in half before the two parts slide off of each other. He just keeps hacking and slashing his body up until there's no more. All the while saying this and hoping it's super slow for Strahd in his mind. He's going, "You will never find anyone that you love ever again." In the last one, he cuts off his head and then he catches it in midair and says, "I hope this moment lingers for you as much as it took me to kill the one I love." And he tosses his head away.
Okay. With each slash, a radiant blast booms from your sword. Your aura shooting off this golden energy mixed with this dark red fire. You see his body pieces turning to mist and then sizzling away. He can't escape you. And as you grab onto his head, saying this to him, you see that all of his skin is slowly sizzling and becoming rot just in front of you. You throw it away, and you look down to where Strahd's body is gone. Now, only piles of dust. You look back to see Jarvis behind you.
I cut him. For you.
And then
I cut him.
At that, you find yourself reawakening. Tears rushing down your face, your arms clenched. But you're back in your bed.
Leilyn.
She slams open the door. Dad? What's wrong?
Are you okay? Is there?
I'm okay. I'm okay.
He made me. And he just kind of reaches out to you. You made me.
She gives him a hug. It's okay.
He just kind of places his head into your shoulder and starts just crying. He made me do it. He made me.
Okay. He's not here anymore. We're at home in Kresk.
Okay. I'm fine. I'm fine. Okay. You're
For a quick just to help him feel a little better. I don't know if this is possible, but can I like thaumaturgy a very gentle how would this thaumaturgy do again? Hold on. Like a gentle breeze. Cold breeze on the back of his neck.
A nice little wind, and you can hear
Yeah. It's okay. You're home. It's not within miles, don't worry. I think I would know.
He made me do horrible things.
I gathered that. Do you feel like talking about it?
Maybe some other time. Do you want
okay.
You want breakfast? I feel like making breakfast.
Okay. You gotta make extra because we have house guests, remember?
Yeah. You're right. How about your favorite?
Yeah. I'd like that.
So, you begin to gather pots and pans, the food to make Leilyn's favorite. All the while,
Meat in a pancake.
all the while, you
Pancakes,
hear
pancakes.
this whisper. There is much potential in you. You have the drive to do what needs to be done. To save those that matter the most, no matter the cost. This is what truly makes a king. Say it again.
He just says, vengeance will be mine. As he's cooking.
Vengeance will be mine.
So,
As he flips the bacon.
now we are in the 4th day. Is there anything that anybody would like to do?
Take a nap.
Yeah. Yeah. After that, I feel it.
I'm gonna work out with the crow of wondrous power, the
Sure.
figurine of wondrous power, and send a message to my mother.
Okay. You send a message to your mother. What? Go ahead and ping Animal Messenger. Anyway, I can read over it.
Okay.
Okay.
Could I
Okay.
borrow your blood spear? I just want to touch it, you know.
I think
love
you
it.
can touch it. You can touch my spear all night. No, you can. Sure, but you have to
Give it
not
back.
take it. Yeah,
Yeah.
don't take it. That's okay. There's Animal Messenger.
Cool. Covering 50 miles for 24 hours. That's crazy. When the
Yeah.
message arrives to the creature you describe, replicating the sound of your voice, messenger speaks only to the creature that matches. Cool. So you're basically casting druidic type of sending. So
Okay.
you describe your mother to
Druidic
this
sending.
raven, and
Yes.
you also have like a deeper connection. So you're able to actually really transplant the idea of your mother into this raven.
Bright red hair.
What would you like to say? You have 25
Is
words.
there
You have 25
God,
words.
This is gonna be like a total gesture moment. Okay.
Yep.
You actually have 25 words?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Mother, I need to know about the lost tribe in the south.
Well,
The Fanes told me you knew where they were. Love you so much.
Oh, that was perfect.
Oh, my God.
All right.
You're so good at that.
So,
Nice.
and with that, the raven takes off, making their way towards the Wizard of
I can
Wines.
imagine the ravens like very sporadically
Yeah.
delivering the message because of the
Right.
pausing.
I also imagine just like them looking and then and then like open mouth like Stitch from when he's
Yeah.
holding on to the record or the
yeah.
record, and then just like and then like closes. Anyways, so you send this message hoping that the raven flies true and makes its way to the Wizard of Wines.
It'll be back in 48 hours.
It's very
As you
efficient.
all
Yeah.
eat breakfast and continue the day, is there anything else you would like to do? Oh, and actually, about midday, Leilyn, Ilya and the Baron Kreskov approach you. The Baron taking the lead and saying, Leilyn, Ilya told me that he had told you about a possible hunt.
Yeah, I'd like that, actually. I
Great.
need to get the transformation under control. I haven't
Yes.
really fully transformed yet, besides like in a vision. I don't know if those count.
A vision.
Another long story.
We can talk on the way. We are
Yeah.
going to go into this Fullic Woods, hunt some deer, hopefully get some food for Kreskites. It's a win-win.
I'd love to help.
Great. Arxes, we will be going. I promise to do everything I can to protect her.
Yeah, keep her safe, will you?
Protect myself.
Of course.
We all know you
And
can.
it is good to see each of you as well.
I'll be back, hopefully with goodies.
So,
You guys want anything from the forest?
yeah, right? So, you take your leave from Kresk, the gates opening to Baron Kreskov making his way to the front. We are going hunting. He has this bow and arrow slung over
Why
him
would you need the bow and arrow? You're a werewolf.
for looks. Seems that he is
We're
keeping
going
under wraps
hunting.
that he is a werewolf, and people just see that he is carrying around a bow and arrow and is going hunting.
I have a sword.
Yeah. Ilya also has a bow and arrow strapped around him as well. Hello, everybody from Night Tide Raiding Party. Hello. Welcome to our stream.
Oh,
Hopefully you
yeah,
enjoy.
Welcome to the stream.
So,
Blah, blah, blah.
you make your way into the forest. Let's change the scene.
Gosh. You find
As you-
werewolves. Fuck.
As you make your way into it, you hear the Baron just, okay, so this is going to be difficult to explain, but I feel like your blood will guide you better than I can. Since you were bitten, I assume that you've felt a little off, right?
Yeah, there's like this
Headaches,
weight
smells.
in the back of my head. Yeah.
Yes. That is what we typically call the beast inside of us that is slowly changing you.
Comforting.
Well, not much about this place, nor these curses, gifts, whatever, are. But you will find that this beast grows stronger and weaker, according to the moon cycle. So our last full moon was 3 nights ago. No, it would have been a week ago. Which means that you are probably still feeling power of the moon relatively
little.
strongly.
A little bit. I was able to. I was fighting, and my hand kind of like furred up, like a bit.
Yes, that happens. At least when you don't have training. It happened to Ilya when he first started showing his capabilities.
I have no idea how I never noticed it. Explains a lot now, honestly.
Because I took him training. It is something that, in order to protect you, me, Ilya, my wife, and really everyone in Krezk, we need to be able to control this.
So your whole family's
Yes.
like all of even the. Okay.
Yes. As days goes on, it will become easier as the moon enters the new moon phase, and at that point, it then becomes stronger as you get closer to the full moon. That is when we drink the wolfsbane concoction that your mother made for us a few decades ago, and we will be harnessing ourselves in our cellar within the town. You are going to be joining us. I have spoken to your father.
Excuse me?
We need to make sure that even when we drink this wolfsbane, that we harness ourselves, keep us from getting out and doing things. And you see Ilya kind of looking down.
I don't know if I might be leaving town. I have a mission. I have something I need to do outside of town. I don't know how I'm supposed to.
And you see Ilya looking up. Wait, what?
Told you about this. About it's her mom.
Right.
She's like,
yes, this is the first time I'm hearing of this. This is... And he looks over.
Shut up.
You're leaving. Where are you going?
I found some things out about Mom, and I believe I have a lead as to what happened to her, and I need to investigate myself.
With your father and hopefully the others? You cannot do that alone. Leilyn.
Yeah.
Leilyn, you are as close to me as any person I consider you an extension of my daughter as well, because of how close you are to Ilya. I care about you as a part of the family. I cannot let you just go alone searching for your mother. Where is she? Do you know? Do you even know where to start?
That's the issue. Well, I won't be going alone necessarily. Because
What
I
does this
need
mean?
to get stronger. I know wherever I go, Dad's gonna follow. So it's not like
Okay.
I have any choice in that.
All
She's
right.
was strong.
What?
It was strong.
Oh, okay. Well, like you said, your father will most likely be coming with you. There's not much I can do to stop you, and
It's not like
to
we're
be
going there
completely
tomorrow
honest,
or anything. You know, I need to learn how to get control of this
right. Let's.
thing, and you know.
I'm glad to hear that your mother is somehow alive, but that is disappointing to know the circumstance that she is in.
There's a weird feeling. Her and Dad have been keeping a lot from me, apparently.
Well, let's focus on the task at hand.
Okay.
All
Do I need
of
to,
what
like,
I was saying is just to
stretch,
say
or-
that you have a beast inside of you present within your blood, and I will help you train it and use it to your advantage.
Right.
There is a few benefits to changing. You have resistance to ordinary weapons. Resistance. You heal rapidly after being hit by ordinary weapons, other
I
than
noticed
silver.
that. Yeah.
You have faster movement. You can turn into a wolf if you would like. But today we are going to try to enact that change into the hybrid form that we call it. See if you can focus that change onto the beast and direct it to do something that it wants, which is to hunt.
Okay.
So, here we go. And he takes
Yeah,
off.
just-
He takes off his bow and his quiver. And Ilya, would you like to start? Just like, and you see him turn into this giant werewolf in form. You guys are far into the forest at this point, and you see this like little station that it seems like this is where they usually go when they go hunting. Places all their stuff, and then they hulk out into their hybrid form. You are attempting to do this?
Yep.
All right.
I'm just
With
gonna
no
like.
check,
I
you
don't
just-
know what to do. I'm like shaking like a dog.
Yeah, exactly.
Like stretching out my
She
limbs.
He says there is no
Like,
way that I can tell you how to do this, but all you have to do is just
Okay.
release the beast. And you see then the Baron releasing the beast, turning into this giant
Releasing the beast.
black-haired werewolf. You see Ilya is like a dark gray colored werewolf, and they both stand in front of you. It is your turn.
Oh my god. She's
And-
gonna try to release the beast.
You turn into your werewolven form for the first time. This hybrid
God.
form, standing 6 feet tall. Your nice bluish kind of hue of gray on your fur, and you stand there. You can see things differently, further away. You can smell everything around you, and you feel stronger. Now, let us find some tracks. I would like you to do a survival check. Using your regular statistics, because you can do that.
Okay.
17.
17.
Go ahead and do it with advantage because you're going to be getting help as well. But 17 is still good.
22.
22. You search around for a few minutes.
Probably.
Not hard to find tracks of deer, and you begin following it. Go ahead and do a stealth check.
Oh my god. Where is it? I'm blind. Okay. 16.
Okay.
I hope she doesn't find a pig.
I'm gonna cry.
So, you begin lurking.
Drained, pruned piglet in the fucking river.
You begin lurking, following these steps until you come to a open glade. Do a perception check.
My passive perception 16, just so you know.
You're actively looking.
Fuck.
It's 16 anyways,
Still
but you also
16.
have advantage. So go ahead and do another one.
Okay. Bang.
16.
Still 16.
Still good. Just wanted to see if you did better. But you come to this open glade, and just behind one of the clusters of trees on the left-hand side of this open area, you see a nice creek coming down and passing through that cluster, and separate from the river that the pig was in. You find this small little creek coming down, and you see there, drinking water, a deer. A doe.
I already feel
a
so
deer.
bad.
A female deer.
Female deer.
As you begin
God.
making your way closer, you hear Baron Kreskov say, "That is the one. Quietly, sneak behind it." You feel this urge in your blood as you almost go pinholed directly to this deer. Mm-hmm. But with the voice of the Baron in your ear, you kind of shake it off, and you see a trail going just around. Go ahead and do a stealth check.
I was gonna do like a growly voice, but I rejected, my body rejected the version.
I love it.
It's really bad. I fucked up. I like step on like a million sticks.
Oh no, it's 6. Okay. So you begin making your way
my big
around.
meaty feet. Not used to my big meaty feet.
And you hear as a twig snaps under your paw, and you just see the doe look towards you and then begins booking it. Everybody begins rushing towards the deer.
What?
I need you to do an athletics check to see if you can catch up.
Okay.
It bolts. 13. Go ahead and do an advantage, because you're also going to have the help of Ilya
17.
makes his way around. Kind of, they both try to flank the deer so that they can get the deer to stop running. I'm going to also do
pack tactics.
Yeah, basically. Ooh, Ilya doesn't do well, but Baron Kreskov does really good. He's done this many times. Ilya tries to go one way and the deer goes the other, but that makes it perfect for the Baron, because as he's going the left-hand side, the deer goes left. Ilya misses the opportunity. The deer goes directly into the Baron, and he just stands there imposing in front of him. And just... You hear this howl, and the deer just stops. And as you begin running towards, go ahead and do an attack, because the deer has stopped moving.
Bad. It's
just frozen in place.
It's just a regular attack, right?
Yeah, just a regular attack. You also have, I believe, in there you have the werewolf character sheet.
Oh, I do.
Mm-hmm. So you can open that up, open up the character sheet, and then you can
there it is.
You can do your bite and or you can do your bite or claw attack. Up to you.
Okay, I'm gonna go for a bite.
Okay.
Bang.
Oh no.
Really bad. Why am I so bad at being a
6.
werewolf, man?
Okay.
You're new.
So you jump. You are still not used to your body. You jump over, and
I overshoot it.
you just barely miss. And Baron Kreskov sees the deer standing still, or I guess the deer is standing still and kind of stunned. I like this. So you jump over, and then he rushes towards the deer and grabs onto him, or onto her, the deer.
Mm-hmm.
And then holds it there, and then just bites into the neck, pushing the deer down, and just looks over to you and says, "There is still much to learn, but now you see why it is important to go with people."
I prefer magic so much more than whatever the fuck this is.
Well, let's continue. And so you grab the body of this deer and bringing it back to where the tools that are unused, the bows and arrows, leaving it there, and continue making your way through the forest.
No one question why there's like bite marks on the deer.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't.
Oh, it was an arrow.
The arrow.
Mm-hmm.
It was the arrow.
But for the sake of brevity, you continue going through the forest, finding another 2 deer. Do just a regular D20 roll.
Can I practice by like I want to grab like a couple of bunnies. Not bunnies, because bunnies are cute, but like rabbits.
Sure. Yeah.
for like dinner for our family.
Sure. 16. Nice. So you do so. You're able to, instead of the big game of deer, you're able to find rabbits, and you're able to catch 3 or so.
I can help with the deer for like, the town, but the rabbits
you're helping as well.
For, like, Dad.
Yeah. And you are now able to change into your werewolven form. As you finally, you see Baron Kreskov holding one of the deer over his shoulder. Ilya also holding one of the deer, and you...
She's looking at him like, you're scrawny as fuck. I don't know how you can let that.
If you would like, you could also have a deer. I said that there were 3. So it might be multiple trips, or you can pick one up. It's up to you.
I'll pick one up. I'll try picking it up.
All right, so you...
Plug in it.
Put it onto your shoulder and begin making your way towards Kresk.
That's a save. My bad. Still 20.
Oh, it's fine. Yeah. Gates open. Your strength is enough to where you could do this.
Yeah.
People are surprised when they see you lifting the deer and you bring it over towards bring it over towards the front of the town, laying it down, and Baron says, "This is for everyone. Leilyn got her first kill today." And then everybody starts clapping. Well,
it's awkward. Not really.
He puts a hand on your shoulder.
Looking.
Says, "It was good hunting with you."
I had fun. Weirdly enough, after I got used to the whole blood and guts between my teeth, you know?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I will see you later. I'm going to return home and get washed up.
Thank you, Baron.
Of course. Like I said, you are family to me. If you need anything, let us know.
Of course.
And Ilya just looks over, kind of punches you on the shoulder. Says, "You did pretty good."
Punch him back a little too hard.
Oh, God. Okay. Oof.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
I'm
get
getting
it.
used to it.
Yep.
Yeah.
No, it's okay. Might be dislocated, but it's fine.
I
I'm
can
just
feel
kidding.
that.
I'm just kidding.
Okay. I'm gonna take this to Dad.
Okay.
Thank you again.
Yeah, of course. All right. Good night.
Good night.
So.
Was home.
Yep.
Slams open the door, holding like a bunch of bunnies in her hand.
Mm-hmm. Arxes, I imagine that you're still working on the armor as well.
Yep. Still hammering it out.
Cool.
Trying to get it all.
Get those 4 checks.
All right, let's do it. I finally did the smith tools and the thing, so we can do that. Oh, it's on advantage.
Gotcha.
Let me turn that off.
That's a pass. Well, 18 is a pass. So you had 5 before. That's another pass. That's another pass.
Why are you rolling
another
so
pass.
good
You have
today?
9 passes out of the
next time
16 that you're going to need for that plate armor. Okay. Or, no, how many do you need for it? I can't remember. Is it 16? Anyways, I'll check. You see Leilyn coming forward with a few rabbits in her hands. What do you do?
You see he has on like his blacksmith attire. He's wearing his like kind of like apron thing. He's got his hair tied back, and he just looks over and he's, "Oh, nice.
I can handle this."
You know how to skin those and stuff.
Yeah.
Throw it in the pot.
She's lying. Yeah.
If you need help,
goes into the house.
Oh gosh. He's like, I guess it'll be what it'll be. If anything, I can cast.
She's gonna approach Katya and Sorsha and be like, "I don't know how to skin rabbits. I'd appreciate a little bit of help."
He takes them and is like, "Here, I'll show you. Here." And she just like has a moment of like, just like remembering the pig, like, trying not to think about drinking animal blood again. She's like, all right, so what do you want to do? And she like pulls at her knife. I'll show her how to skin the rabbit.
Thank you.
Arxes, we skipped this is the 4th day, so you get another 4 checks. We skipped the 3rd day, so you get another 4.
Yeah.
But with that conclude, natural 20, that's 2 successes. That's
Damn,
another
dude.
success. That's a fail and a
Rigged
fail. So you
the
get 3 extra
system.
successes to a total of 11 so far.
Cool beans.
No, 3. 3. So 12.
Well,
Sorry.
I was gonna say, what the?
Yeah.
Yep, nope,
it says I
math
need-
was
I
wrong.
don't know what kind of
Both
math you
successes
just
so far.
did.
So you
Got
need
it.
an additional
16.
4 in
Yeah.
order to finish up the plate armor. Yep.
Yep.
So, at the end of the 4th day, is there anything that you would like to do?
I just make a nice rabbit stew. That's
Nice.
all I do.
I'll
It is
help
nice and
her.
yummy. Awesome.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
I'm not bad at cooking.
I just want to help.
No, you
Yeah,
guys are
yeah,
just
yeah.
chilling in the
Help.
kitchen. Yeah.
No.
She's your sous chef.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't have a lot of appetite, but I eat it anyway.
Sure.
Yeah. Once it's dressed up and not looking like bloody bunny anymore.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. And into the 5th day. Is there anything you would like to do? Arxes has 4 checks.
Yep, we're gonna do them.
Okay.
Wait, that
Should
go
we
there.
try turning into a full dog?
Ooh,
You could do that, yeah.
14.
I'll do it in the house.
Okay, so you yeah.
In the living room. Like,
Okay,
hyping
so you
myself up.
have that's 2. So you need 2 more.
Got this. Oh.
Hmm,
Ooh,
Your luck can't last forever.
Not yet.
he hit the anvil and not the
2 more.
not the metal.
Yeah, 2 more successes needed. But you finish off the day. Leilyn, you are able to successfully turn into a wolf. A full-blooded wolf
Oh
in
yeah.
the living room.
I'm just hanging out with
Okay.
Katya and Sorsha. Sorsha
Sure.
specifically. I don't know why, but being a dog is like, wow, druid. Druid's
Hey,
a
I
cool.
can also turn into a dog. Let's
I'm
run.
like, let's both be dogs.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it.
Heck.
And now you have access to the wolf, Leilyn.
Yeah.
As well.
Oh my
At the end
god.
of the day, Arxes will approach Katya
Okay.
and he'll say, "Hey, can we talk a minute? Are you free?"
Yeah, of course. What's up?
I think your long-term goal here, if I'm correct in reading the room like Sorsha told me to, is that you are trying to stop Strahd.
That is correct. What I'm striving for.
My daughter's kind of hell-bent on fighting him. So I'm sure she's going to try to go with you. And
Yes, she is tenacious, that one, isn't she?
takes after her mother. And after he says that, he
My
kind of
mom was rabid.
fades off a little bit when he shakes his head. And anyway, I can't stop her. So if you don't mind both of us tagging along, I appreciate it.
Hey, I wouldn't say no to that. You would be a great help. You're both quite powerful. If you don't mind leaving your home and leaving this behind, I wouldn't say no to either of you.
Past few days have put a lot of things in perspective, and I think it's time for me to pick up my sword officially again. Yeah.
You know the danger, right? You know it will not be easy, and we've already been through so much danger. There's much more to come.
My answer to that is just, I didn't come to this place alone. And I met Leilyn's mother here. So, I know what you're going through. All too well.
She kind of puts her hand out. We won't lose anybody else.
Just then you hear a knock at your door.
Arxes will just nod his head and go to answer it. Who is it?
You see the Baron.
Baron.
This fucking guy.
I don't know how to tell you this, but there is someone at the front gates for you. Well, for you, and then points over to Katya.
Ooh.
He asked for you by name. I don't know what happened. It's a black carriage outside, and my guards told me that he wouldn't leave unless he gave you a note.
You want company, Katya?
I don't like this at all. I will just I'll head past him out toward the gate.
Okay. You come to the gate.
Follow her. Yeah.
You come to the gate, and just below, this black carriage that is led by nothing. There are no horses drawing it, but the door is open. And you see this man, this elven man, his black hair slicked back, pointed ears, wearing a very regale coat. Very nice leather armor, scimitar at his side, and a nice medallion. The master has summoned each of you for dinner. You see him flick his wrist, and this letter begins floating up to you at the top of the gates. Within this envelope, you will find a formal invitation. A carriage will be provided in 2 days. Please dress accordingly, and do make sure to bathe before coming. Oh. And the master has also informed me that to tell each of you that your stay within the castle will be safe, should you behave yourselves. And upon completion of this dinner and or your night's stay, you will be provided transportation anywhere you choose within this realm. He takes a very low bow. Very well.
Oh, I hate this.
Formal attire time?
I don't.
Can you do an insight check? I'm sorry.
Sure.
Did Katya want company?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, come with. This is sketch as fuck. Yeah.
I would have
Okay,
Come
I'd
along.
love to do an insight check.
I
Go
would
for
have.
it.
I drew my sword, but I didn't say anything to this creature.
Sure.
This is the
Yeah,
fun
I
time
see
in a D&D
nothing.
campaign where we get to wear black tie.
I mean, it's hard to tell. The fact that you are being invited into Castle Ravenloft for dinner is already in itself fucking sketch.
Horrifying.
It's hard to tell if he's being truthful, if he's not.
And also insight.
Go for it, sure. 15?
15.
Let me roll.
Roll it.
Just do a d20 here. Seems like he's telling the truth. Even Sorsha would have seen that, I guess.
Yeah, cool.
It seems like he's telling the truth. It seems like he has no reason to lie at this point. I mean, well, he does have reason to lie, but for some reason he's being straight.
This sucks. I hate this.
Arxes will say,
He's straight?
He
what
takes his
masters
bow.
do you serve?
How boring.
The same one we all do. And then with that, he takes a step into the carriage, the door closing, and it takes off into the night
Was he hot?
road. He was very good looking.
I'm sorry. Bella
He
needed
had
to know
elven
this information.
features. This is what he
Very
looks like.
important.
But
Can fit an entire Crayola crayon up his nose.
so, with that, we are going to end tonight's session and pick up next week with the invitation to each of you to join.
Oh, this sucks.
Oh, right
I
here.
hate
Let
this.
me. I have a handout for all of you so that you can actually read what it says.
That ain't gonna be fun.
You open the letter, I assume.
I would have stared. I like took it from the floating spell or whatever. I would have stared at it for like a good minute, and then opened it.
And inside, a beautifully drawn, written letter says, "My friends, I bid you dine at my castle so that we can meet in civilized surroundings. My love, Tatiana, would appreciate your presence and cooperation. On my word, your passage here will be a safe one, and your stay here will remain civil and safe. Transportation, dinner, and a room will be provided. I await your arrival. Your host, Strahd von Zarovich." So, with that, we are going to end. Picking up next week with 2 days to prepare for a dinner, or just skipping it altogether. Who knows? It'll be up to you guys and what you decide. Thank you all for joining us today. Please consider following us or subscribing to the channel if you so wish. You can find all of the links to support us in the chat or the episode description. If you're watching the recording, please like and subscribe, and thank you. Podcast, thank you as well. Please leave us a review. They help with the algorithm and getting us out there, and we really appreciate any feedback you can give us. If you would like to follow us on any social media, you can find all of the links in the chat or the episode description, and that's about it. So, thank you all for joining. Oh! Everybody levels up.
Again?
Yeah.
Oh no, sorry. Right, we're gonna finish the level. Right.
Another time.
Y'all can
Actual
roll
level
hit
up this
points,
time.
is what I was trying to say. Go ahead and roll your hit points.
Rolling hit.
See what
Oh, I
your.
already
See what your.
did.
Oh, you did? We already did.
I did.
I haven't.
I don't
Shit,
remember
maybe
if
I
I
totally
did.
forgot. It's been
Loving.
2 weeks. Never mind.
I
We're all
don't know,
leveled up.
man.
We're all ready to go.
Figure it
Anyways,
Rolling.
I got
does
two
anybody
as
want to
well.
say what they leveled up in?
Yeah.
Fighter.
I leveled up in wisdom.
Nice.
Is that what you're talking
Hold on.
about?
I guess Arxes is the only one that didn't
Yeah,
really level
I
up into your
took-
regular.
I took a level in World.
Class.
No, I'm 1 HP
Yeah.
short.
Yeah.
69.
Nice.
We're
All
going
right,
Hex
well-
Blade. It's gonna be great.
Hell yeah.
It's gonna be great.
Love
Thank
that.
you all
Oh,
for
level
joining
up
us.
me.
Make sure to level up, and we'll see you all next time. Bye,
Bye.
everybody.
Bye.